Saka is more likely to join Liverpool, to be honest.
Facts.
I think they're on drugs.
Facts.
No. He wouldn't do that.
Way.
He wouldn't do
You're
that.
on
He wouldn't
drugs.
do that.
1 second, Terry. I said this a couple of years ago. Liverpool don't have the facilities to sign Bukayo Saka. Let's be honest.
Well, we have the facilities, Egal.
You guys don't have the facilities to even sign. You don't have the facilities to sign players. You guys, every single window, you're left short. You don't have the money, or the player doesn't want to come to you.
We have got money.
Let's be honest.
What we doing here? We've got money.
Liverpool are back in 2017, 2019, bro. It's not the same situation. Get it out of your delusional heads that you're gonna sign any major signings like Bukayo Saka or anything like that right now. You can't prize them away from Arsenal.
No, we're not saying. We're saying that it's more likely we sign Saka than you sign Salah. How about that?
I think both are very unlikely. But realistically, if there was one that was more likely, Mo Salah is leaving on a free. Where would he end up outside of the
give him the contract? Look, again, we're gonna give all these three guys contract.
One thing you need to realize is one of them is under contract for I think another 2 to 3 years, where your guy is out of contract this summer. Dare I say it? The more likely thing is we get Mo Salah on a free transfer this year than you guys get Bukayo Saka and pay any transfer fee. Simply
Saka
put,
will get bored of not winning them trophies, bro.
Simply put, you would not be able to even spend.
Once there's another trophy this season, he is going to leave. Bro,
if you can't even get Anthony Gordon, what makes you think you're going to get Bukayo Saka? Delusion.
What do you mean?
Shout out to the board.
Did we actually go in for Anthony Gordon? And can you please state the fact that
rumors have it you went in for a winger and you ended up with Chiesa?
I respect Chiesa.
He's a winger. He's a winger.
Personally, for me, he's a winger.
Chiesa's good. What are you talking about?
Arguably, he's a better winger than Chiesa. Gordon. Sorry.
What? Chiesa is better than Anthony Gordon? Based on
yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He's better than Gordon.
Yeah.
Respect
Anthony Gordon is a better winger.
Wait. No, stop it, Igal. You're saying that Anthony Gordon is a better winger than Chiesa?
At this moment in time, I'd rather have Anthony Gordon. I think he stays fit better. And
I asked a simple question: Who is the better winger? You're saying Gordon is a better winger than Chiesa? Is that what you're saying?
From what I've seen from Anthony Gordon last season, I think he's a better goal scorer than Chiesa.
It's a yes or no question. Is Gordon a better winger than Chiesa? Yes or no?
Yes, and I explained to you why.
Okay.
All right. No, have a. Egal, do you watch Chiesa week in, week out?
Of course I watch.
No, not you.
One second.
Egal, have you ever watched Chiesa for more than 10 games? I'm just asking.
Nah. You don't watch Chiesa.
One second. Stop for a second.
By the way, I watched Chiesa when he was in
what I've watched from Chiesa, I don't think he's better than Anthony Gordon. If you want to tell me why, tell me what he's better than him at.
He's a better finisher. He's a better dribbler. He's a better all-round.
Better cross control. Better balance.
I guarantee you, Chiesa's better at cooking as well. 100%. I bet he's better. 100%. I just want to jump in for a minute. I want to say a little historic moment for the Football Terrace today. I want to big up Dre, our editor, and of course KJ that runs all the clips. We have our first video across any platform ever that's just hit 1 million views on our Instagram. So big up. Instagram's grown loads since the Euro. So on our Instagram page, we had a video talking about Sancho's funny comment that he worked with Moresca at City, and of course he didn't. It's just hit 1 million views. So big up to the editing team at the Football Terrace. Big up Dre, big up KJ. They do a brilliant job over there. And if you're not following our Instagram, why not get across there? It's just at TF Terrace. Loads of great content that goes out on there daily. But yeah, 1 million views. I actually can't believe it, actually, because
I love that.
It's my fault. It's my fault because for years I didn't really do anything on TikTok or Insta or nothing, and that's sort of the boys run that now, and we only started doing it properly from when the Euros was on, as David will attest to. Like, really started trying to make content on there, and the growth has been amazing. So I want to thank everybody for that. But yes, 1 million views on a video is it doesn't matter what platform it's on. Just honestly, humbling as ever. You're the best community in the world, and I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for everything you do each and every single day.
I love that clip. We're making fun of Chelsea, and they're just like all angry, and Dan's just there laughing.
Win a UCL, man.
Egal, Chiesa.
You're paying us 10 million to play.
Chiesa's better than majority of your left wingers at Arsenal. Yeah, just saying.
What?
Chiesa's better than majority of your left wingers at Arsenal.
You're delusional, mate. Get out of here.
Delusion.
No. Egal, so you're saying that Chiesa isn't better than Nelly Furtado?
Chiesa is better than Trossard, Martinelli, or Raheem Sterling?
Egal, is Nelly Furtado better than Chiesa? Yes or no?
Hang on. Nelly Furtado.
Yes.
Martinelli.
You are thinking of the right singer, like I'm like a bird,
Yes.
I only fly away.
Yes.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
promiscuous.
Egal, is Nelly Furtado better than Chiesa? Yes or no?
Hang on, I think it's Promiscuous Girl. I think it's Promiscuous
It
Girl.
is.
Promiscuous girl.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes.
Promiscuous
Ram, you know. Promiscuous.
Nah, you know what?
So Egal, answer the question:
allow
is
me,
Nelly
allow me.
Furtado
Guys.
is the
Ram
Brazilian Nelly
one second,
Furtado better than
one
Chiesa? Yes or
second.
no?
Don't let Ram off the hook. He sat here with a straight face and said to us all, Chiesa.
And with chest as well. How about that?
One second. So do you think Chiesa is going to outscore Martinelli, Trossard, and Raheem Sterling?
All together? Are you crazy?
Do you think Do you think he's going to get better statistics than
one
all
of them.
three of them? So then what are you talking about?
Definitely
what-
definitely better than Sterling. Better than Martinelli. Trossard, I actually rate Trossard. I'll give you Trossard.
I bet you anything that Chiesa will not outperform either of them in all competitions.
Gentlemen, I love this conversation debate. Viewers, give us your thoughts and your feelings in the comments section below. There's a request for you here, Have Hope, that says, sing a song, HH. Come on, sing us a little song, brother.
Sing a Nelly song. Nelly, man.
Okay,
It's
I'm not
harder.
going to sing it. I'm just going to say the lyrics. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. All I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night. Baby, all I need is time. Shout out to the GOAT Britney. Look, everyone has one of those songs on their playlist. Everyone does. I don't care.
No,
I've got it.
I'm
It's
not
my
gonna
playlist.
lie. I'm not. Do you know what I always found, right, when I was younger, like growing up as a kid, like pop music was obviously very popular in my childhood, and there was boy bands like Boyzone, Westlife, and every single bloke, right, no matter when I lived in East London or when I lived in Essex, would say, "Oh, don't listen to that." And then as I got older, the older I've got, you're at parties and these cheesy songs comes on. Every single bloke knows the word. Every single geezer knows the words to it. So
Everyone has one of those songs on their playlist. Everyone does.
I'm more annoyed you didn't mention Take That. I've got to be honest. They were the original.
I do like a little bit. I like a bit of Gary Barlow. I like a bit of Gaza. Look, viewers, hit the like and the share. But I want to speak a bit on the Ballon d'Or, and it isn't about the Ballon d'Or in itself and who's going to win it yet. I think we can have that conversation another day. The hypocrisy I've seen from people in the past 20 to 24 hours is crazy. So I saw Fabrizio. It was Fabrizio's feed mainly. I saw showing all the nominations, and I saw this. I saw so many rivals going in on Mikel Arteta for not being nominated as the manager. But those same people state that the Odegaards of this world and the Rices of this world, Palmer's fallen into this category as well. And I know Arsenal fans are overrated, really, and they're not very good. And now I'm sitting there confused, right? And I call these things, I'm looking at this level of punditry and I'm like, there's illnesses going on here, genuinely. How can you use Arteta not being nominated as proof that he's not a good manager, but ignore players that you dislike being nominated and say that doesn't make them good football players? Or am I completely misreading the way this works? Or maybe I'm off key here. I don't know.
I mean, so what are they? So they're saying that by the Arsenal players being nominated.
I'm not just saying. It's not specific to Arsenal players. So loads of people will say Cole Palmer, lots of penalty goals, overrated. Okay, they'll say Saka, not world class, doesn't deliver. Odegaard doesn't turn up in big games. Declan Rice, fraud watch, etc. Right? I'm throwing it out there. Right, he's trash. But what you also get is people saying that Arteta not being nominated for a Ballon d'Or is proof that he's not a top manager. But yet the players that a lot of people, the Cole Palmers, the Sakas, the Rices, that people slander, have been nominated for Ballon d'Ors, but yet they don't have the same energy to say, I think I was wrong about those players because they've been nominated for a Ballon d'Or. So I'm talking about the illness, which is hypocrisy, essentially.
Oh, no, but look, people will always have their agendas, and the whole point of an agenda is it's illogical, and there is no consistency with your agenda. So again, which is why I say, like, to make any statements, which no one ever does, you have to keep the same energy and have consistency. So if you're saying that, Arteta not being nominated shows that he's trash, but then as the players are now nominated, then it's like, huh? Now, on a separate issue, I actually do personally feel, and again, don't take this the wrong way, I don't know how Saka and Odegaard are on that list ahead of Rodrigo. That makes no sense. And it goes even deeper as to who comes up with these lists and what is the criteria? you're using to make these lists. So another thing is that should all those Arsenal players be on that list? Like, I think Odegaard should be on that list. I think he should be. Saliba should be on that list. Rice, Saka,
No.
you know.
Rice, no. The English Leon Goretzka shouldn't be there. Bro.
Rice, no.
You see, yeah, okay, yeah,
Right,
Rice
so
and Saka.
let's break it down. Let's break it down. So let's start with Saka. Why shouldn't Saka, in your opinion, be in the shortlist for the Ballon d'Or?
Because I think, first of all, for what Saliba was better than him, Odegaard was better than him. And when I look at some players who did not make the list, I don't think he was good enough to make that 30-man list. And apart from scoring that goal for England, the whole England team were garbage. So he was just unfortunate just to fall in so an England team that were garbage at the Euro. So he was not exceptional enough for Arsenal during the season. And he was in a very garbage England team. So he shouldn't be in the list. Whereas Odegaard should be on the list. Because I thought Odegaard was Arsenal's best player and was one of the best players in the Premier League. Saliba was arguably the best defender of that season. So Saliba and Odegaard were exceptional. So, and Igal, you have to agree. Like, Igal, put all bias aside. Do you believe Saka should be on that list? Put all bias aside.
Yes, he should be on that list.
I said put all bias aside.
No, I have.
Okay, how? Why?
I love that.
Bukayo Saka should be on that list. He was one of the best performing players in his position in Europe. Simple
In
as.
Europe?
Yeah. Debate me on that. Tell me who is better than him in his position. Are we judging?
Have hope. He kept a straight face, man.
Also, I think another thing is you said it right here. You're like, there's too many.
So Igal, real quick. So Saka was better than Yamal.
One second. I'm not even.
It's a simple question. Was Saka better than Yamal last season? Yes or no?
In the league campaign, yes, he was. In the Euros for 7 games, Yamal was better.
He just kissed his teeth. Kiss my teeth.
Am I wrong? Did I say something crazy? No, I didn't.
Yes,
No,
you were wrong and then you were false.
I'm not
Saka
laughing
was
at
better
that.
than Yamal in the league campaign. That's not I don't think that's a conversation for debate, bro.
Oh, okay, so you feel
Saka is better than Yamal in the league for.
So you believe Saka was better than Yamal in the league, and Saka was better than Rodrigo. So Saka deserves to be in the list over Rodrigo.
1 second. Rodrigo is in a team where he's not one of the main talismans. Saka is literally one of the main talismans. And even
for an Arsenal team that did what?
And even if you look at the total campaign, Saka had a better campaign than Rodrigo.
Okay, but he's a talisman for an Arsenal team that did what and achieved what?
1 second. You asked me a question. Let me answer, bro. Right? You said to me, why is one guy better than the other? Simply put, the only person who you could make a case should have got in over him is probably Mo Salah. He had a couple more goals than him and a Carabao Cup. But really and truly, they're not going to judge the winner of the friggin' Ballon d'Or
so Yamal and Rodrigo don't have a case.
Why are we making it seem like Lamar has been this amazing player the whole season? He had a great Euros. Outside of that,
no. He was very good for Barcelona, and he had an amazing Euros.
What was very good for Barcelona? One of their worst seasons? Come on, bro.
One of their worst seasons? What's this guy talking about? Why did Barca finish 4th or 5th last season? We see, Igal, do you watch anything outside of the Premier League?
What happened in the Champions League for Barcelona? They lost. What happened in the league?
No. Let's use that. No. Araujo got sent off, and Yamal had to be subbed off because they had to tactically change because they went down to 10 men. And before Araujo got sent off, Yamal gave the assist for the first goal.
You asked me 2 players. Yamal, Saka had a better league campaign. 1 second. Lamar had a better Euros campaign. Saka had a better league campaign than Yamal. And by the way, Yamal made the list. Rodrigo didn't make the list. Saka had a better league campaign than him. He had a better Champions League campaign because his team wins the fucking Champions League every year. But long story short,
but Rodrigo did nothing against Man City. Who scored twice against City in both legs in that UCL?
Why don't we make the Ballon d'Or candidates a whole 11 of Real Madrid? Because clearly that's what you want to do. You just want to
no. It's the best players of last season with regards to whoever you play for.
I'm simply going to answer your question here. If you think Bukayo Saka was not simply one of the best players in his position in Europe to not qualify for this list, then who?
No.
should be in this list over him?
Igal, don't do that.
If
This
you're
is a
saying-
list of
No,
who
no,
are
no,
the
no, no.
best
No,
30,
you
not of what
asked me a
position.
question. You asked me a question. I answered your question. You continue to ask other questions to lead up to it. So let me rebuttal with you with one simple question. You've said Rodrigo. I've debunked it. You said Lamau.
No, you didn't
He's
debunk
on the list. He's on the list, and I've already debunked it. Who else?
Rodrigo deserves to be on the list over Saka. You didn't debunk
I've already
anything,
debunked
so-
that. Who else?
How did you debunk it, Gal? Please explain.
He's had a better campaign than him, not only on international level, in the league. The only thing Rodrigo has over him, he scored 5 goals and got 2 assists and
Rodrigo
won
won
a
his
Champions
league
League.
title. And
Yeah,
played
he won a
34
league
games
title
in the
and the
league.
Champions League. But we're not doing this solely off of how many trophies you win.
Well, he played
Or else-
he played an important part in the league. He played
Bro,
around
if we're
about
doing this
34,
based off
35
how many
games.
trophies you win, one second, if we're doing this based off how many trophies you win, then Manchester United players should be in there because they won an FA Cup. Let's not do that.
Way!
But that's not the
That's
point.
what
That's
I
what the
do.
point is.
Hey!
Again, we're not saying like it's hostile or something like that. Rodrigo played.
Why
the
is Cole
majority
Palmer
of
there when your
rep-
team is
rep-
in fifth? Like, because he has great
was the top
stats.
goal
Because he
contributor
performed,
last
because he
year.
carried your team. I'm not actually putting down Cole Palmer. I agree with that decision. But you guys saying Saka shouldn't be there, but Cole Palmer should be there is a double
I'm
standard.
not.
And you're
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
think
Saka
either should be there.
Sorry, David. what
I
you saying?
think I know. To act like Saka's at the bottom of like we've got 30 names and Saka's the one scraping it in. When you look at that list, I think personally is mad. Personally,
Yeah,
I think
guys are
Saka
mad.
is comfortably in the top 30. Yeah, you can't tell me that Dovbyk was better than Saka last year. He wasn't. He wasn't.
Facts.
And Dovbyk's in the top 30. But
You know
But
what
there's
this
a
is?
certain
This
guy
is
in there
this
from
is-
Hang on, guys.
Should
Let
not
David
be in
finish.
there, and his
Let
name's-
David finish, please.
David, I agree with you. You're spot
There's a
on.
guy-
I think this right here.
Yeah.
Guys, can we
is
let
conversation-
guys? Can we let